Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, creepy friends. Welcome to Slams and Bobs, where it is time for final doings of Slams. Not final, because we're going to carry on. It's time for Payback pre-show. And for the BWR fans who are watching, tassels all around. Look how fun the tassels are. Know that there's a match that's just been announced on SmackDown. It's actually rather pointless, so I really don't care to talk about it because it's our P-break. You know what match that is then? Yeah, you've all guessed correct. We don't even have to have spoken words of this anymore, I don't feel. Daniel Bryan has vacated the Intercontinental title for the second time in 2 years. He wins a very big championship, we're all loving it, and then he has to go out because of injury. It really sucks. And I do feel bad for him. I mean, it leaves me wondering, is he just going to end up, you know, well, I feel anyway he's been labelled as injury prone now anyway, but does that mean that, you know, he may retire? I'm worried he is going to retire, but I'd rather see him retire and maybe take on a different role within the company than kill himself in the ring. You know, that's just my view on the whole thing. I don't know if there's an IC title match yet. Okay, well there may be, but I've also heard they're thinking about doing a whole title of everything in the Elimination Chamber next the end of the month, actually, when I would have been in China. This time last year it was Payback. As of now we have 8 matches prior to the 7 that are on here. So starting at the top, number 1 is the pre-show match, which is Curtis Axel and Damien Sandow, otherwise known as Axelmania and Macho Mandow, is it? Yeah, we don't know why they've gone back to doing the impersonations of them two. Maybe it's just going to be some kind of big tag team. But it just felt like they split him apart from The Miz, gave him some massively good promo that I really enjoyed, and then just put him back down to doing crap again. And that's versus The Ascension, who I really like. It's just a kind of getting the thing going kind of match. Nothing really big about it, other than that the crowd loves Damien Sandow. First match I'm seeing here is Cena versus Rusev in an I Quit match. We don't even need to talk about that. You called it an I Quit match, therefore Cena will not lose. Lana's being broken apart from Rusev. Rusev is going to end up as Kozlov. We say this every pay-per-view, pre-show and post-show, and every time I talk about Rusev. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton in a fatal 4-way for the WWE title. It was a massive shock to all of us when Dean Ambrose was included in this match. If Rollins fails to retain the title, apparently Kane will be fired from being the director of operations. For God's sake, just bring back Evil Kane. We know it's coming. I'm really looking forward to having all 3 Shield members in this match, more so than I am Randy Orton. I feel like Randy Orton's there just because he's a main eventer and he's established main eventer, and I feel like that's really his only purpose there. I think all of us collectively just want to see all 3 members of the Shield in this match. Just my call. I really don't mind who wins. Alright, I want Dean Ambrose to win, okay? I want Dean Ambrose to win. We can't lie about that. I want Dean Ambrose to win. I want Dean Ambrose to win. I just want to see him come out the next night and go, yeah, I've got the title. How awesome would that be? But I don't think he will. So probably I would say Rollins will retain. If he doesn't, Orton will win. And possibly at a push, Roman Reigns. I would love it to be Ambrose, but I just don't think it will be, which saddens my heart. We have King Barrett versus Neville in a singles match. British crowd, rejoice. We love this. We love this. We love it. Haha, yes. Yes, 2 Brits in a WWE ring now on the main card. It's so exciting for us. It's so exciting. I am so hyped for that match. I think they're going to have a brilliant wrestling match, and I think companies that these two have been in across the nation are just going to be sitting there going, we've done it. We've done it. Pac and Barrett, yes. Ha! Don't mind who wins. It's just a moment for the British crowd, I think. So it's more about that than it is kind of about who wins. I think they're equally as great as one another. That's going to be my match of the night. Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. I look stupid. What the hell have I done to my hair? I love how high my voice gets when I put on an Irish accent, because as you know I have a very deep sounding voice for a woman. I hope they have a better match than they did last pay-per-view. Again, they have the potential to just go at it, and I hope that they do this match. Don't don't mind who wins. Again, I'm quite open with that. I just like seeing the crowd chant, "You look stupid" to Sheamus. Dolph Ziggler had this kind of Fame-inspired look on Raw this week. Did anybody see that? I think he was trying to audition for Fame or something like that. Sorry, Dolph. New Day sucks versus dad and son, father and son, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. They seem to have picked up a bit of steam recently. I don't know whether that's because of being in Canada, because obviously they love them. It's such a shame about Sami Zayn. It looks like it might be something like rotator cuff he was injured in with Raw a couple of weeks ago. Real big shame. I thought he was going to sort of come in and eventually establish himself. Looks like he's going to be pushed back, which is a great shame. 2 out of 3 falls. This is... I think it's got the potential to be good. They're all very competent wrestlers, besides my opinions on Antonio Cesaro. Don't mind Natalya, you still haven't done your jacket up, love. Your bra's still showing. Right, Ryback versus Bray Wyatt, whose entrance music we had at the start of the show. I just feel like Bray Wyatt could do better. Don't mind who wins. Bray Wyatt, actually, sod it. I don't like Bray Wyatt. I don't like Ryback. Bray Wyatt. I love Bray Wyatt. I could just sit there and do this all day whilst getting a little candle on my phone and just, you know. The one that was announced on SmackDown was apparently the Bella versus Cameron or Naomi and Serena Snuka. Yeah, sleepy time. Don't care. How long till Paige comes back? Can't be soon enough! That at current is the show. I've heard nothing else about the IC title, what's going to happen to that, whether it's vacated. Is it going to be Pac versus Wade Barrett for that? That would be cool. We would love that. How much would we love that? If anyone hasn't seen it yet, Chris Travis has posted a Tough Enough submission video. It's here on YouTube. I'm going to try and link you all to it down here. He's been through a lot of crap this past year, bless his heart, and he's overcome it. He's building up. Total respect for the guy. WWE, pick Chris Travis. Thank you very much for watching this. I will see you back on the Monday for the post-show, where I will probably be exhausted and not looking half as pretty as I do now. I think I look pretty in my tassel. I'll see you all again. Junks to come, Thunderbirds will be to come as well. There's so much going on this channel. Can you believe how many videos I've made? I can't. Thanks for being part of it all and enduring my rubbish. Bye, everyone.